Let us pray. Lord Jesus, as we enter this training hall, we bring your presence with us. We speak your peace, your grace, and your perfect order into the atmosphere of the session room. We acknowledge your lordship over all that will be spoken, thought, decided, and accomplished within these walls. Lord Jesus, we thank you for the gifts you have given to each one of us. We do not take them lightly, but commit in using them responsibly and well. Give us a fresh supply of truth and beauty to which we draw our strength in doing our job. Anoint our creativity, our ideas, and our energy so that even our smallest tasks may bring you honor. Lord, when we're confused, guide us. When we worry, energize us. Lord, when we're burnt out, infuse us with the light of your Holy Spirit. May the work that we do and the way that we do bring hope, life, and courage to all that we come into contact with. And Lord, even in these days, most stressful moments, may we rest in you. In your strong and powerful name we pray. Amen.
Have a great day, everyone. Welcome to another episode on our GAITF e-learning website or platform. This time we will be discussing how to navigate into our e-learning platform, and at the same time how to interact and how to go into the lessons and the subjects on the platform. So start with, may I invite you now to our e-learning platform through our GAITF portal page or website. So if you try to take a look, on our website, you have there the icons which will redirect you to the different pages, website or e-system that we have. So at this premise, what you're gonna do is just click on school. You have their about, resources, SIDAC for SIDAC department. You have their school for school department. Okay, let's go back to home. I'm able to click the icon. So click, just choose the school. Then after that, there will be a pop-up menu. Then click on e-learning. That is the first way around. The other way around is just scroll down. Then click on e-learning. Okay, from e-learning, we will be redirected to the Global Academy Institute of Technology Foundation e-learning site. So from here, last time we discussed about how to create a login credentials. Now, since we know already how to log in, and we already have our login credential that is already been activated. When we say activated, it was been already validated by the session manager or the platform manager. So at this time, we can now log into the system. So we only need two. Okay, we only need two important credentials. The first one is your username. The username is your GAITF ID number, and the password which was the one you designed or you have created. And sometimes when you miss, for example, if you enter your ID number and enter a wrong password, a wrong ID, then you click login. The next time around, or maybe in the next succeeding login, you will be asked now for what we call security features. That will be asked for the images to be typed on the box provided for. So what you have to do is only copy the image, the characters. There are usually how many characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 characters only. So again, let us try now to log into the system using your ID number as your username, then your password. Then on the next slide, on the next box, just copy the character for you to log in. If you entered it erroneously, then again you will go back to the login credentials. At this time, we're able to log into our e-learning website. So this is now what we call now our My Course page. On your My Course page, if you click here on your top menu, this is My Courses page. What you can see here are the list of subjects that you are being enrolled or registered. So in this case, you are now considered as a junior high school student, which is grade 7. So for grade 7, you have the different subject for grade 7. And to go through with it, you just click on a specific subject that you want to enter. But first of all, let us try to master on the My Course page. On my master course page, please take a look on the left side. We call it the left column, and the center column. On the left column, you have the inbox. Inbox are where your email address can be seen. So you just click that one, and you will open your email address. At this time, you do not have any email yet. So again, let's go back to home. If you want to go back to the home listing of my pages, okay, just click on My Course. Then the compose is for you to create message. If you want to message your teacher, for example, so click on message, then click on the whom to send. For example, if you want to send that to Sir Matusalim, then just type Matusalim, and you can see who are Matusalim registered on the system. So if you want to send me a letter, then you will type Edgar and you will see how many Edgars you have there. Edgar, which 1002 you can send. So for example, if you want to send me a letter, then you just click that one, then put the subject. What is the subject all about? For example, I want to enroll in EM1, for example. Then if you want to attach any credentials or file, then click choose file. But if you don't want to attach any file, then do not click choose file, but rather go down or scroll down. But if you want to send a message through voice, if you are using your cell phones or your smartphone, then just click on start recording. Then after start recording, then just end recording, then send to me your message by just clicking send. Okay? But take a look, you just click send message. So when you click send message, you will have there now a message has been sent to Edgar Alegre. So you can see now that your message was being sent. To go back again from then to go back to your course, just click on my course. At this part, I want you to master the two on this episode. I want you to master the two top menu item. Item number one is my courses, and item number two is social network. Now, when we see my course, this is what we call the digital web, smart web. And when we say social network, this is now what we call the social web. So there are two kinds of content that we're going to interact with each other. Again, as I say, on the my courses, it's more on smart web. But when we talk about social network, it's all about social web. Okay? So starting here, if you want also to look at your courses history, then you can click on courses history so that you can see what are your courses before. But at this case, you don't have any because this was the first time that you log into the system as grade 7 student. Sorry. Again, let's click on my courses. Then we will now again redirect it to this page. Now, the next thing around is that if you want to enter into the subject, so you just click which subject you want to get into. For example, if you want to go to Math 7, then click on Math. You scroll down and click on Math. Then after clicking on Math, you'll be redirected to the page. Now, please take a look now on the page. We have there, these are what we call the left side toolbar, and this in the middle, this is what we call the center toolbar. Okay, these are the center toolbar and the left side toolbar. Okay, these are toolbars. Okay, when you see toolbars, these are icons that you can click to redirect you to any corresponding pages in the course. Okay, for example, if you want to click on my subject description, then you can read here what are the description of the subject. If the teacher already encoded what is the topic or what is the description of the subject. Now, if you want to check on the learning materials, just click this one. Learning materials, click on the folder, and you will see, and you will be redirected to the learning materials. If you want to check on the learning materials, then you can see the content on that folder. So at this subject, you have the corresponding files or PDF files. For example, if you want to check one of which, for example, Math 7 Palado first PDF, when you click on that, then the file will open, or you can download the file. The file will be downloaded. But if you click on the subject as it is, then you can open the subject. So there are two ways, either to download or to open. When you click this logo, that is to open. And on the other side, you can open and you can view the subject. So look at here this one, the new window, open in the new window. So when you see open the new window, you can proceed to the new window on the icons, and the file will be open. And if you want to download, just click the download. And if you want to preview, just to preview on the page, and you can just see preview, and the page will just pop up on the screen. So at this time, it's trying to pop up. Now, let's go back to the first one, which we chose to open on the new page. So this is now what we call pop-up, okay? This is what we call pop-up. When you see pop-up, you can see that on the same page. So there are three options to view there are three options to view in what we so-called documents. We call it, the first one is to open in a new window. The next one is to download, and the third one is to preview. When we see download, you have to get a copy from the system going back to your flash drive or going back to your storage device. If you have USB, if you have your laptop on your memory, if you're on your cell phone on your memory, and on your laptop on your hard disk, or if that is a desktop, you want to save it on your hard drive, then this is what you're going to choose. You're going to click on download. But since we try to use open in a new window, so we will be redirected to the other window, and you will see the content on the new window. So this is now the content of that file. So you can read what are the essential activities that the subjects will undergo, and what are the mechanics, what are the learning materials from Monday to Friday, what are the lessons and subjects to be discussed. This is what we call the DLAM. So for grade 7 to grade 10, your teachers on the e-learning will have the DLAM, but if you are grade 11 to grade 12, then you will have the CDAM. So again, you have the DLAM for grade 7 to grade 10, and for grade 11 to grade 12, you have the CDAM. But regardless, grade 11 or grade 12, you will be having your curriculum map. So for example, here, let's go back, what is curriculum map? So since this is a grade 7, so you have here a curriculum map, and at the same time, you have the DLAM. Again, you have the DLAM and the curriculum map. When we see DLAM, grade 7 to grade 10. When we see CDAM, grade 11 to grade 12. Now, again, grade 7 has curriculum map, and you have the DLAM. So these are the two essential e-learning content that you need to have a copy, or you have to check from time to time, because this is the course of the
Mute. Alam, mute, di man madunggan.
Hello. Hello. Let me check. Hello. Can you hear me, Bans? Ma'am Bans? Okay, I'll sit again. Ako yung dunggan niya. What you have to do is only download if you are new to that subject. And if you want to make use of the available materials, just download. Then after download, modify it. After modifying, upload it back. Okay? When you upload it, on corrected timeline. For example, for this year, school year 2020 na 2021, with the corresponding school calendars. School calendar, okay? So let's proceed. Dali lang ni, hapit na ni. Lessons and course of the learning process. So let's go to now on the let's go to now on the curriculum map, and let's try to check on Sir Palado curriculum map. Just click on that one and open. We will open that in a new page. So we click the download. We try to make sure that we click this one, open in a new page, so that we can view the file on the new page using the browser. This is now what we call now the curriculum map, and the other one is the DLAM. So what is curriculum map? Curriculum map is what are the content, the standards, competency, assessment, activities, resources, and institutional core values that are is. Gamay lang, just to make it clear, there are a few new teachers here. When we say curriculum map, that's coming from your CG. So you start from the CG, what is CG, sir? Curriculum guide. I hope everyone knows that, no? That's the curriculum guide that's provided by DepEd. We have to follow DepEd standard. So that's the minimum requirements. So we follow the CG. They put that in a curriculum map. Then on the curriculum map, you add on, there are 2 standards to add. So that's what we call the quality standard. You add 2 standards, the lateral and the power standard. So I hope si ma'am kato naka-undergo na training, kasi naka-undergo training sa Buanga. Sir Arias, di ba sir? Di ba? Di ba? Nag-claim ka sa likod ni ma'am. Ganang-ganang. Most of the time, binanyo ka sa likod ni ma'am Iniro. Murag dudag yun ko. Di ba? So take note, why is that we use the curriculum map? Because of the curriculum map, there is now an added lateral standard and power standard. From the CG, you put that in the curriculum map, add lateral and power standard. Now, what is the difference between lateral and power standard? When we say lateral standard, that is referred to our vision and mission. You look at the vision and mission, what is the vision of the school? Then think of it, innovate, then put that in your curriculum map. Then what is power standard? Are activities. What this is subject to perform. What are the series of activities that you want the students to perform? And that is power standard. Correct? No, lateral standard is content. Power standard is activity. These are the things to be performed. I hope that's clear. Then when you have now the curriculum map, then you create now your DLAM or SIDAM. If grade 8 to grade 10, DLAM. If grade 11 to grade 12, SIDAM. I hope that's clear. So for the new, saan katawan ng sirkinit? Shows on the corresponding topics. Okay, you have your topic set. Lesson 1, basic ideas about sets. Okay, so that's how it works. And if you would like to look at on the activity, on the series of activity, then you will refer to DLAM for grade 7 to grade 10 or SIDAM for grade 11 and grade 12. So if you want to check what are the essential activities for that, we go here. No, this is now the essential activities under lesson number 1. Okay, so this is how it works. Now, for example, if you want to check on the assignments, so there are 3 aspects here that you have to master always. First is you have the description, subject description. You have to master where are the learning files and where are the assignments. This is the assignment button. And the 4th one is the learning path. Okay, what is learning path? I will discuss learning path later on, okay? But let us go now to assignments. Assignment is used for you to check if there are series of assignments that are being required for you to submit. So at this instance, there is none because we are still... Okay, for the assignment, if you see the pen sign, no? Na pin sign ya, sir, pen, that is stands for assignment. Now, assignment is that you have now, I want to make it clear. You have your Edmodo. Edmodo is only for drafting of the assignment, mga draft, activity, but your final grading portfolio is under assignment folder. Baliko na ko, I'll say it again. If you want to grade the students according to performance, di ba, nanas to asa na siya under, di ba tulo ang grading system? First one is written. Keduha, performance, di ba? Next is quarterly exam. So for quarterly exam, if you check the 3, the biggest percentage is on the performance. So where do you get the rating for performance is based on the assignment. This is now the e-portfolio. Di ba I mentioned you earlier, we have the e-portfolio. So what are those activity that's subject for grading? It must be seen on the lagi ka kuris-kuris. Ano naman to? Ano naman to? Okay, makahimo si Ching. I know you can do that. If you want to point something, if you ask, that's multi. Okay? Sam, that is what Chin is doing is that if you want to ask something that you want to emphasize, you can use your phone, then point it and circle it. Okay, that's how Zoom works. Okay. Now, I want to make it clear. The Edmodo is for your virtual activity. You have the virtual e-portfolio. Gets? So what are on your virtual activity, subject for grading, that should be uploaded on the e-portfolio. So ang e-portfolio, this is now the assignments. Gets ta? Para doon na tayo documentation for assignments. And here you can grade. Nani grading diri, matagan mo grade sa diri sa system. Ako lang balikon, if the student complain, your basis for grading is this one. Dili tong Edmodo. Turn ako ha. Edmodo is only, for example, class, please now perform this activity, mga series of activity lang. But what is subject for final activity nimo that will lead to this grading activity sa para performance, then that's what mura na ibutang nimo sa that's the only activity that will be put in your assignment. The rest, it should be on Edmodo lang. Agits na. Para di tago suyagaw kaya nga to ang grading system diri. So what is here are only subject for grading. So these are e-portfolio. Kasabot mo ni virtual portfolio na to. Agits na. Ang Edmodo is walay grado, klarohon ako. What is on Edmodo? There is no grades for that. That is only purely activity lang. Rehearsal lang na siya, practice. Gets? I hope that's clear. No? Work. Then after the activity, okay, this is now a graded activity. If that is a graded activity, it should be now, kung gusto ka para guwapo ang performance ng mong estudyante, you put that in your Edmodo. Then if you see the final output, then you advise a student to upload that in your e-portfolio. But on your e-portfolio, you have to emphasize that assignment. I-emphasize yung mga unsa na siya na assignment. Then you put their corresponding rating. Pila rating ni mo ana. So you will know that across when you go across going to start the class. So but on the series of lessons, on the series of activity, from time to time you can see list of assignments that are being posted here, which you have to comply and to submit. Okay. Now let's go back now to the My Course, or if you want to click the home menu, then you will be redirected to the home menu of the lesson. I will read you to the. So this is now the lesson learning path. So again, from big toolbar, you have now the corresponding icons. So you have the forum. You can go through with it. Forum, these are links. When you see links, there are series of links provided with you. These are texts. If there are texts that will be to you by teachers, announcement from your teachers here. If you want to use where to save your files, you can upload it here. Now, if you want to join a group among yourselves, then you can click group. If you want to chat with somebody, you can click here to chat with anybody. So you can chat. This is what we call the chat room. Okay? So you'll be open now into the chat room, and this is where you chat. Okay, klaro na to. There are two chat bar. Doon na sa toolbar, and the other one is on the bottom. Doon na chat. That, in other words, you can chat the student at any time in the course of the instruction. This is only for web-based. This is a web-based chat room. Then please take note here. Please draw your attention this afternoon. After this, I will only discuss in the morning. In the whole afternoon, please draw yourself into try to master how to design a learning path, because learning path will lead you to the students on the series of topics. Now I will no. So let's close at one. Present you the learning. So this is how it works. And going below, you have the glossary notebook. If you have some notes that you want to save, then you can save it here. Then your attendance is being recorded here. From time to time, your teacher will check your attendance on the e-learning platform. Then the course progress. When you see course progress, the status of your learning. So at this time, there is no status yet because we have just started. Okay, let's go back again to click home. So this is now what we call the whole series of the... okay, gumay lang, before tayo proceed. First, basing makuan mo, ma-confuse mo, this video is intended for students. I just present it to you to master the functionality of our e-learning site. Now, please, on the first toolbar, you have there the description. This is the one that you're going to complete. The description is found on your CG. Ayong paghimog inyong kagalingong statement. Please lang. No? The description, the title, do not make your own subject title, arpan, no. On your CG, there is a specific complete title with code. Muna ibutang ninyo diri sa course. No? Maka-open kasi, sir. You try to click, there are 5. First is the title, then you have the description, up to the resources. All of these are found on the CG. The next is, for teacher, the next thing you have to do, if you finish with the description, subject description, you proceed to the folder, this one, for the learning content, then after that, the learning path. Icons available to you to access when you go to the different parts of the e-learning platform, on the e-learning platform. Okay, now, let's go back to my course. Now, some of you might think, what is e-learning? What do you mean by learning path? Okay, let's have this one because this one has already a learning path. Now, learning path is nice because, learning path is very nice because it will lead you to the series of activities in a sequence. When we say sequence, you know what are the first lesson, second lesson, third, what are the activity in between, what are the exams or quizzes being required or being conducted, and what are the essential assignments that are given to you. And that is the purpose of the learning path. If you want to check on the column, when you check the icon for the learning path, just like a series of books is one. Or if you want to the side menu, you can have the learning path here. Okay? So either way around, you use this one, you use this one, that's totally the same. So you will click that one to go to the learning path, and you will see this one. This is now the title. So what you can do, you already know 15%. So in other words, you already started the process, but you are still on 15%. So let's try to go into now the learning path. So just click the title. When you click on the title, then you will be redirected to the page. Then once you are redirected to the page, then you will be on the last topic where you left. So, okay, if you open this, kada mo yung learning path, in other words, there is no design learning path here. Wala pa mo kahimog learning path. So nga itong buhaton maghimo tag learning path. Tuluan ta mo sa paghimo na. Pero I will show you now kung saan learning path yun tanawan mo. You are on this topic where you left. So for example, let's go back from the top. So you just click that one. If you want to review the lessons, if you want to review if that was already discussed, and you want to review, there's no worry. You can go back anytime. For the first lesson, second lesson, third lesson, fifth lesson. Even you are already on the end of the lesson, you can still work back by just clicking on the content, per content on the learning path. Now take note, all of the check are part of the learning path that you already undergone, that you already performed or you already completed. So this one is not yet marked check because you have been read that yet. But once you click this one, for example, on Entrepreneurship Facilitator, if you click that one, then the file will open. Take note, wala pang check. There is no check yet, but when you scroll down and when you comply and read on that, then that will be marked check later on, okay? So again, let's go back now. You try to take a look, it's now being checked. In other words, you have already finished that one. So if you want to move to the next and open the file, so you now will be moving to the next file. But please take a look, you are now 21% as of now. So 21% of now, then you read these materials. After reading these materials, if you completed all the materials, reading all the materials, then you move to the next slide. After moving to the next slide, if you move to the next topic, then the previous topic will be checked, will be marked checked. And once that is being marked checked, you will see now on your rating skills, on your rating skills as your status on the lesson is now moving up to 25%. So again, now you're not going into the lessons. Then if you are done with the lessons, then you will move to the next. The next is what? The next is entrepreneurship 2. Whatever completed. If you jump to entrepreneurship 2, then what is checked is the entrepreneurship. But you miss the other topics. So if you want to go back, there is no worry. This is good with e-learning. You can move to the next, you can move to the next, and you can go back to what is being left behind, or you can go back to where you miss. But again, mind you, this is now 28%. If you go back and click that one, so you take a look, your progress bar now increased to 31%. So in other words, you're already able to make up the requirements because you go back. And it is your duty to read and read on-demand learning materials. This is an individual-paced learning as an e-learning. The role of your instructor is only to guide you along the way on the corresponding topics and activities that is being required to you to perform. And at the same time, your coaches, your instructor, or your teacher is there always for you to provide coaching in the process of learning. Okay, now, if you reach in the bottom, on this instance, you are required to submit a feasibility study. So how to submit? It's been provided here. You to just click upload. And once you click the upload, there is a box now that will require you what file to be dragged in or to be uploaded to. No? So this is how. If you do not know what are the template for feasibility study, then okay, gamitin kamay lang ha. I-release nyo kung doon na naigusing niya sa DepEd. Na naigusing niya sa DepEd nga start ng ilang activity. Ang mag-start ng activity item, murag June 15, no? Ang DepEd, June 15 bang DepEd? Ano? August. Doon na wala pa, na-memo, pero ang ilang start sa activity is June pa, July. Or date o activity kay mo tayo nga i-release na siya kay otherwise kung doon yung mga bata manggawas ma-charge mo na kay nanggawas wala pa sa schedule. Okay, let's proceed. Now gamay lang, I want to make it clear. Sorry again, this version is intended for student, but I just present it to you if how learning path works. Now, you observe there are exam, di ba ganyan na exam? And there are also reading materials, and there are also submission, like this one, submission, correct? Submission, automatic, di na nyo i-program, baka mingin mo, do we have to make the program for them to upload? No, it's already built in now within the system. Whatever in the assignment, imo siyang i-drag, ibutang ni mo dire. It's very easy, imo lang i-file. You can move that when you design the learning path later on. You can just drag the subject. I-drag lang mo, ibalin-balin mo siya, assign una, assign next, and assign next. You can arrange them accordingly as you wish, no? As the teacher. Now, what is good? When you require the student to submit, you put that under assignment. And if that is under assignment, then you drag that one and put it here. That is a requiring of submissions. Muna siya ga-require siya of uploading of files. This is submission. This is what we call e-portfolio. Okay, Clarex, now this is e-portfolio. When we say content, katong naa sa inyong folder, these are reading materials, mo nang naa sa listo nga, mabasa daghan. But make sure when you upload, make it PDF file. I hope everyone knows how to make PDF file. Okay na ba? No, I hope Clarex na. Don't worry, we will discuss that later on. Human na nga niya. Ako lang i-present to you kung saan system yun, no? How it works. Now, what is good with e-learning is, kung ani siya, magtudlo kag bata, when you teach this, when a student is enrolled to your e-learning subject, gaan ka imong trabaho. Your work only is to monitor ang ihang improvement chart diri. I will show you later on. You only check the improvement chart sa bata. Then, if you are confused, call the student. That is now coaching. Imo is monitoring lang and coaching. Iyang trabaho pagbasa. And mind you, you can check kung asa iyang na-open diri o wala. Asa ang completed? Wala. Kung wala niya na-complete, then the time is already done. It's already over. Then you call the student. Why is that you're not able to read that one? Kung nabasa po niya, you will know how much time he spent. If, for example, this one, reading, you think reading this one will take you 15 minutes to comprehend, di ba? And the student only spend 3 minutes. So you call the student, why you only spend 3 minutes? Why you know? Because it's on the system. Now, I'll show you para makita ninyo. Try to go back to the previous topic because the previous topic has the feasibility study for format. Okay, so you just download that one, and when you download, you can have the copy on your hard drive. So that's how it works. So if you are done with the lesson, okay, then just we make it clear. Sa documents, duha. You put their learning materials and forms. Or you can make another folder templates. Now, what are templates? Templates are for example, you want to require the student to submit a feasibility study. For example, listen po ng bata, magkamamo, unsay template. So you provide in the template. When you provide the template, do not make it PDF file. You're giving the student the hard time of converting that to Word. So you put that Word. Pag ang document gani Word, dili PDF, muni mo gawas sa learning path, upload, download. So in other words, the student can download the file. Pero gani og PDF file, the student only can view. Like katong yung nakita kaniya, ang content mabasa nimo using the web. So mabasa niya basta PDF file. But if the file is documents, then that is considered a template. When that is considered a template, then the student can download the file. Para pag mugamit siya, ikot na lang siya mo fill up. For example, you have in science, they have a laboratory activity. So sa laboratory activity, you know the template kung saan gusto ipabuhat niya. Okay? Excuse me, paki-mute. Kindly mute. Ma'am Vance, paki-mute. Si Sir Edwin ito. Okay, Clarex, no? I hope you understand the distinction. Once the file is doc file or exe file, that is subject for downloading. But if the file is PDF file, then that is simple reading materials. Okay? If that is reading materials, make it PDF file. If that is a template, make it as a doc or exe file for the student to use that. Gets? So kung doc file na siya, if the student click on the learning path, ang mugawas, delete content, ang mugawas, download. Gets? So kay dire nga sample, ang first is download, ang next is upload. You will say, gitagan nimo sa template, iyang ko i-comply, then after that, he upload or she will upload that one. Para muna to iyang e-portfolio. Gets ta? So that is good in the learning path. So what is good in the learning path? Di na ka magsiyaw-yaw sa klase mo ni class, mag-lecture ka. Ang imuha na lang is go to the virtual classroom, discuss the topic. When you discuss the topic, only discuss 20 to 30 minutes. Do not discuss much. So, pwede ka mag-online 30 minutes sa imong estudyante. Class, remind ka sa messenger. Class, we meet at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. Okay, pag 9 o'clock, now please, kung natanaw niyo mo sa messenger, naka-online na tanan, okay, open now to virtual room. Pag guman sa virtual room, pag di niyo mo makontak, use the hangout or do. Ang do is you can call the student via cell phone number. Ang hangout is you can call the student via the Gmail account. I will discuss it later on. Kung naamoy mga cellphone diri, please enroll to do. Why? Di ka mag-problem, you will not be having problem if your friend is smart, globe, or what, telco. Regardless of what, you can call him or her without charge as long as he is connected on internet. We call it the VoIP. Ang tawagan na is VoIP. VoIP stands for Voice over Internet Protocol. So you can call your student now. This is the telephone number. Call him up. Kay kabalo mo juga online siya. Call him up or her up. Her cellphone will ring. For example, this one, no? Pag isa na amoy voice over, I will discuss later na lang. Kabuta sa doc. Mura mag-complex na atong topic. Now, we will finish this one first. Gets? So, our focus on the learning path is giving the student the whole course of that subject. For example, imong subject Arpan, kabalo naman yung ka sa imuhang, you have the dilam, right? Ang imong dilam, you have the reading materials, it should be under learning materials, then imo siyang ibutang sa learning path. Kung sa next activity, butang nimo. Next, subject, kining submission, butang nimo siya sa assignment. Then imo siyang i-drag sa learning path. Then naa na siya uploading. Kagets ta? Once makahimo mong learning path, mind you, your class will take off, bahalag wala ka. As long as your students are online to check the subject. Kung di kasabot ang imong estudyante, you will tell, if you have problems, labi na ka to ma-enroll online, if you have problem, just call me on my Duke. You know my number. Then we will have automatically, undo, pwede ka mag-video call. Pwede niya ipakita iyang trabaho, ang iyang cellphone, i-ana niya siyang trabaho, and you can see what is your work. So that is coaching, online coaching. Mag-enjoy ra mo na niya when we go to virtual coaching. But as of now, we are still on virtual. We are still on virtual content and virtual portfolio. Gets? So ang virtual portfolio, mind you, ang virtual content, maugay pinaka-importante sa e-learning. Why? Because this is all the subject. Pag sunod pa lang nimo sa subject, for example, ARPAN, pag nakahimo na nimo, if you already completed the learning path, your student knows already what are the subjects kung sa iyang i-undergo until to the end. Pwede sa mo jump, that is his own. That is his or her choice to jump. But it's your duty as a teacher to please guide the student to follow the sequence. Please do not jump, follow the sequence. Kaya makita man nimo. How? You will see it here. It will be discussed. Click this menu bar. And this menu bar will guide you. If you want to remove this one, the left column, if you want to remove the left column, you just click that one. If that is so annoying, and if this one, para madali ta. Ini siya, do not set home. This is not the information. Kining ay mo ni muhatag sa imo sa student information on the course. Atong gumunito ilang activity. Tanawa lang diri, what will happen? If you want to return the left column, just retain that one. And if you want to know the information about your status in rating, so you just click I and you will know now the status. In other words, you have completed the following lessons. But okay, I will emphasize this. This is not what I said. You can check now all the subjects. Ngayon, they undergo all colored light blue or azure blue are completed subjects. But do not rely on the color. Check on the time spent. If the time spent is lesser than expected, in other words, the student is not paying attention on the subject. He just only scroll the content, but without comprehending. Against that? That's the purpose here. Why? Because we want to make sure that the student really perform. So di sa kapamaka, primo. If he will say, Ma'am, I already read the articles. Do not tell me you read because you only spend less than a minute, even less than a minute. How can you read the whole article in less than a minute? Because hanggang kabalo magka, I know. Because we can check all his work and works. Okay? This is what we call monitoring and control. We give the student a set pace. When we say set pace, he can do his own learning path, di ba? But we always track the performance based on this. So I hope it's clear now. So what is on gray, kanang color gray, is not yet performed by the student. So on this example, natingala ka, blue completed. On the middle, there are two. Gray. In other words, he jumped or she jumped the two topics. What niya basahan? Siya gyapon ka. Iya pong gibasa, pero wala na sufficient ang time. So in other words, imurang scroll. Basa ka po uroy. And mind you, if she left the computer without moving the keyboard and the mouse, the time is not counted. That is AF key. So away from keyboard. So I know you are, Ma'am, I spent there 30 minutes. And why only 3 minutes? Because you are away from the keyboard. You are not reading. You are doing something. Because the system itself, it monitors the keyboard performance. If he's not scrolling down on the subject, then the time is not counted. Clarix, no? So that's how it works. This is what we call monitoring and control over our student as she go along the learning path. Diba? So muna nakagwapo sa learning path. We can track the students. Again, if you are a teacher sa e-learning, if you have this one, the learning path, if you are a teacher in e-learning, what you kay hago? Ang imong trabaho, mulantaw lang ka dire, I'm not satisfied, call the student. Via Hangout or via Do. Kaya naman tayo email niya. Naman po tayo telephone number niya. And we require the student to have their Gmail account and they have their Do. As long you are online, kasi ang mga uyab, ano rin, di naka-eskapo. As long you are online, you can be called overdue anytime. Bisag tuwa pa ka sa Amerika, wala siya gitawag nga long distance call or are free of charge. Okay? Ma-shocks pa. Ha? That's normal data. Normal lang na siya. That is due. Internet man ka, nakakunik ka Wi-Fi, ganun problema mag data. Di ba? As long you have that, you are connected online, that is voice over internet protocol because you need internet protocol IP address. That's due. Okay? So we will continue. We're almost done. Miss the 2 here. And if you double check on the left column, you can see that you missed the 2. So there, that is the percentage now. And there is a time spent. So your teacher knows how much time you spend. So at this instance, I can say you only spend 46 minutes. 46 seconds. So if I will be your teacher, my conclusion is not you are not reading the materials. Because why? You only spend 46 seconds. We monitor and we track student performance. Okay, to the next slides. The next slides will consume you 10 minutes to 15. I will wrap up the presentation. I already discussed that. I will wrap up the presentation. Palita malangan. You will attach what we call now I will just finish my slide because there are still, I think there are still remaining 5 minutes. I want to finish it. Now there are 2 on the top menu. You have the My Course and the My Social Web. Sa Social Web this is now My Social Web. This is now My Social Web. On My Social Web, please take note. This is just like Facebook. If you are familiar with Facebook, this is like Facebook. What you have to do is add only your student. When you add a student, how to add? Just click this one here. Search the name. When you search the name, will pop up. For example, if you are open now, sir, click on that one, sir. Click on My Course. It's on the middle, sir. I don't know my social network. Click on My Social Network. Then on the right side, sir, you have the mga friends, diba? Because you added already your friends. Once that added, now what you have to do is this is now what we call sharing of work. Kung gahimo silang activity, ang iyong mga estudyante, they can share your work kung sila mga problema diri. So, you will advise your student that once they do on assignment, gamay lang, what is the purpose here? Advise your student as they go along the learning, mag-post sila o silang gibuhat para this will help motivate others to follow. Mingon siya, I'm now working on this one. Mingon siya, I'm only working on this one. I'm doing this one. Para ikaw po teacher, you can track kung silang ipamuhat. Gets? This is just like Facebook blogging. Kung gusto silang mo share silang work, screenshot nila, dinaan na siya dire upload file. Kita kani upload file, ilang i-share ilang picture. Oh, if I will go on the next slide. Kita kani naanay say drawing. I share something and then I attach drawing. This is just like blogging. This is motivating to students. So you encourage students as they go along the learning process to share their work. Muna say blogging and add our classmates. So kasi yung mga estudyante naka-add na nandiri. So this is now what we call social web. Di lang siya kay social content, smart content, but it's also a social web. Okay, gets? No, smart web and social web. So I hope I complete the perspective. Na pangutana. Kamu na lang mo master ani ha because I have to discuss. I have one more hour. So I would just like to jump to the next topic. Actually, this material is available on our e-learning website. Okay? I will just proceed to the next topic. Now, for this morning, for the remaining time, I have to discuss demonstration and simulation. When we say demonstration and simulation, let us do this together. Okay? This is now virtual. I will discuss virtual meeting, virtual coaching, and virtual lesson. So tuloy akong i-discuss. We are already done, but there are 6. We are already done with virtual content, gets and curriculum, and virtual portfolio or e-portfolio. This time we will discuss 3 para we have 1 remaining. We will complete today the 5. So I will discuss virtual meeting and classroom, virtual coaching, and virtual lesson. To start with, I will start with virtual coaching. Gets? Sa virtual coaching, simple lang. When we say Skype, Google, and do, you can have your cell phone. Kung wala kay cellphone, you can do on your laptop. It works. So I will try to show how saan. No? For example, I will use my laptop. Sige daw. Now, for those who have cell phone, please, kato naka-online, open now your cell phone. Please open now your cell phone. On your cell phone, there is what we call folder na Google. There is a Google folder. Please check out your cell phone. There is a Google folder. Please go your Android or your iPhone. Kung iPhone, i-download yun mo. Kung dili siya iPhone, kung Android siya, it's always built in on the Android system. You have the Google folder, di ba? Google folder na siya Google folder, ma'am. All one. This is the Google folder. This one. You scroll it up, doon na siya doon na po siya hangout. Ang hangout is, kung wala hangout, you just upload, okay? Now, I will show you kung if you do the online. Now, I will use, para di tayo maglibog. I will share now my page. Simple as. Okay? If this is now my page, please follow me through. Sa kuan para makita niyo sa screen. You can use even kuan. You can use even pag-isbog tani mga tao diri daghan kay Okay, starting with do. Ang do is not available on web because that it should be from cell phone. Gets? So on your cell phone, upload the do. Namoy do? Okay, nanay do. Ma'am, give me your number, ma'am, your telephone number. Okay, hold on, ma'am. I'll show you how I will demonstrate you how to use the do. First thing, in order to enjoy, to make use of this feature do, you have to activate first your do. Your do is already on your Android phone. You just activate it, but just signing it, di ba? Imo lang i-sign in para makasign nga ang ngani na dagway sa imong screen. Okay, ma'am, give me now your number. Your number is 0975 1826 019. Okay, do not worry. If that person is not on your system here, please do not add them on do. Add them on your phone book. Because your phone book is the basis, dili ang do. So if that's on your phone, I will call it, si ma'am, wow kabalo siya, but I know the number. Gamay lang, I know the number of the student because it's on the system. Then I can call her either video or voice. I will try first video para mag-share me kay gusto ko mga coaching niya. Nag-ring na ka, ma'am. So that's it. Answer ni ma'am. Swipe to answer. If you just know the number, you can call the person. As long that that person has the do activated on the phone. Mura gina siya. Okay? The other one is, instead of video call, para dili kayo gusto og bandwidth, call the voice. Muna kagatawag sa cellphone. Okay? Gets? So please explore na lang later on. Okay, what is the difference between do and hangout? Hangout is for Gmail account. Do is for telephone number. Do na ka, ma'am? Ako lang emphasize, what is good with do, you can call either smart globe, di ka magproblema. Number? Sige, 0936 471 9888. Tulo ka 8. Mm. If I will answer, I'll just click that one. Pwede ko mag-voice niya, pwede ko niya mag-call. Yang i-call voice. So, yang di mo voice, so magkinanaway mo duha. So, nga ni, makita ko niya dito. Galoding pa imong video, ma'am. Hinay imong video, ako video na naman mo. Hinay lang ang imong, hinay ang wifi. So there are two coaching. This is used for coaching. Now, for coaching, we use the do. Gets? Then for group coaching, use the Hangout or Skype. Group coaching ang Hangout o Skype. Gets? Balik ko na ko ha. For group coaching, use Hangout and Skype. But for peer coaching, individual, face-to-face or direct one-on-one, use the do. Tarex? Okay na, Alex na. That's why it is now very essential, very important for us to ask from our student what is here or his. Naghananawag na. Pagsalayan ko ninyo. Nag-enjoy na gid mo ba? Now, what is good we do? Ang problema ani basta doon na internet di na makaundang ng cellphone magsitawag kay wanay load. As long doon nala kay imong silingan ay wifi wala na okay kay sa all right. Magbinuntagay na mong kalibaba. Ayaw lang po pagkuhan ma'am, pag video ma'am, kaya basi makita kayo sa inyong luwa. O niya, ang po sa do, kung gusto ka, silusok ka nga bana, silusok ka nga uyab, hining matulog, ipado. Anton, magmata siya, nakita, tanaw ka niya. Diyos ko Lord. Diyos ko Lord. Kaya nganong do man yun, sir, para di siya matawagan. Kaya kung mo-answer siya lain, maputol man ang do, so laing nanawag. Sana all. Okay, so I reiterate no, use do for peering or one-on-one coaching, for group coaching, Skype and Hangout. So Hangout is on your iPhone. You know how to use that. That's very simple, just like Messenger. Okay, we'll go to Skype. Now, for Skype, it's available on your... Okay, Skype is available. Now, to use the web, kung ani siya, kung magamit mo sa web, mo cellphone, ayaw problema, you can still use the do. You can still use the Hangout. You can still use the Skype kung wa kay cellphone. How? For... Kininaron, murag. Tudluan ginato ning uban ni usa pagwardya sa ilang mga kauyaban na ni Ron. May lagawa si Albia din si Sir Matusalin. Sabag ginataya na gyud. Okay, just try for do and hangout, just type google.com on your web. Then now, you will have this one. On your upper right side, you have the menu. Kanang daghang options. You have here the do sa ubos. So, even on my web, wala ko'y cellphone, but I can still call you using my do. Right? So, this one, I have now my do. So, if you are using your cellphone and you're using your laptop, this is synchronized. Whatever save on your cell phone is also saved on your laptop. So last time, the first person that I called is si ma'am. That is the telephone number. The second one who called me mo ni mga nambira. Gets? And you can call them anytime. For example, I would like to call ma'am. Then I will just either use voice or call. Then I will just use voice, for example. Then it will ring. I will allow the system for basa iPhone, Mac, security. It now call. Di ba? Mag-ring na isa ng cellphone eh. Tana, nag-ring na kay ma'am. So I can even call the cellphone.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That is may ganon. So now, you can use the wave even calling the cell phone. Yes? Nice no? Nice? Okay, nice no? Nice? You can call a cell phone. Even you do not have cell phone, as long that his cell phone has a do, you can use the wave. Clicks? Nice, that's do. Now, when we see group, again, go back to the menu, Google menu, then click on Hangout. Nara Hangout. Green sa ubos, then you can do Hangout. You can use do at the same time, Hangout at the same time. So, naay mo ni, hide ka. Kung imong ngalan po da, imong hide ko po. Mampuyon. So, here. What displayed here are the list of your friends. So, na-add siya. No, you can have now a group call by group and create a group murag messenger. Are you familiar with messenger? You can create a group here and you can call a group. This is Hangout. I'm just showing you how to go to Hangout if you're using the web. If you're using cell phone, better. Sayo lang. No? So again, I say it again, you can use Do or Hangout, either laptop or cell phone. So clarix na. Ha? I hope everything is clear now. And last is Skype for coaching. So we will do Skype. Now how to use Skype? On your cell phone, download Skype. On web, just type Skype. Ang Skype karaan ni siya. You know asa nisikat ang Skype? Nisikat ang Skype before for gitawag lang cybersex, cybercrime. Kay diri sila mag-honeymoon sa unang panahon. Ang katong naa sa mga dating site, ang ilang bagsakan is Skype. So ang ato pong gamito ng Skype is only for video calling group. Ngano man? Atong karohon. Sir, kung guwapo ang Skype, mag-hangout na lang ni. Mind you, hangout is good for group discussion. But for video calling, mas guwapo ang Skype. Why? Handy siya. Dili kay siya taas o bandwidth. So mo nang sikat ang Skype. Kung mangutana ka sa uban, wala pa ni sikat ang ubang mga platform, Skype na. Now there is a new one now, Emo. Pero I do not introduce Emo now. Ano ang introduce ang Emo? Why I do not introduce Imo? Oh, Imo. I do not introduce Imo. Imo is now used for sex and cybercrime. Kadaghan na karon gakuan sa Imo. Muna din nato sa gamiton kay basig unyag ma-exploit pa nga mga estudyante. Makatuon pa unyag kabuang. Kaya ang Imo walay privacy. Mura siya ogdo. As long kabalo siya sa imong account, pwede ka niya anytime tawagan ka anytime. Mag-video call gimong duha. Okay, now. Okay, diretso mo. When it comes to Skype and Imo, gamay lang. When it comes to Skype and Imo, I suggest, Imo is really good. Wag yung kayo saway sa imo nga platform. Only lang, the image is bad. And we do not want to bring bad image to our student that we are using the platform with bad image. If you want to use that, use it with your fellow teachers, but do not introduce it to the students. Why? Because there is a bad image among Imo. Muna sige gamit karon sa mga Hapon, mga Koreano, mga Asians, nga mga kanang gitawag na to og prostitute, with prostitute. Nga moingon na siya, pay me $1, or pay me $100, I will show you mine. Muna na siya. Bayadaan. And you know how the money was sent? Off the record? You know how the money, how the marketing was sent, the business was sent? You through people or people pay Maya. Just send online. PayPal. Tapos, ang istorya. Pagtanong siyang PayPal, nisunod ang account, okay, here's mine. Let's forget that one. No, bala. Okay, do not use do not use I mo. They call it, you call it I mo. You call it I mo. Korean call it emo. Okay, you call it I mo. Binisya nga pagtawag I mo. Kay Bisaya mata. Even my English, it sounds Bisaya yun. I mo, but they call it emo. Emo ang ako. Okay, so for Skype, you just this one, then you just sign in. If you want to download on your one, you can download. But it's up to you to download the apps or just sign in. Then if you have a Skype account, wala, mag-sign up ka kung naa. Kung wala, kung naa, just sign in. For example, I have mine. Then mo siyang i-download no sa imong desktop. When you download on your desktop, you can log in. So that is Skype. Gets? So I do not suggest which one to use, but I only focus on the purpose. If you do on pairing one-on-one, please use the do. Magdo ta. Magdo ta do. Then for group, please choose either Hangout or Skype. Okay? Again, Skype is not good for more than 10, but Hangout is more than 10 is good. Pero 2 or 3 lang, gwapo ang Skype. 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, gwapo ang Skype. But if you go beyond, I suggest you go to Hangout. But what is good with Hangout? Because on Hangout, you can share your screen. Mura po siya o Zoom. Gets? What's the problema ni mo, ma'am? What's your problem? Share it naman para we will know. Okay, now let's proceed. Any question now with virtual coaching? Solve ang virtual coaching. Solve na, no? So, daghan natin nahibawan sa virtual coaching. Ang problema ron ang atong i-coach ani pag uli sa balay atong uyab. Kung yun yung una. Okay, next. Let's go to now virtual meeting. Agoy, ito na sila. Enjoy na gid sila. Mauna yun ni. Agoy, sir, Robrico, di nyo kakapahuway na, sir. Ang problema na, sir, mingon si ma'am, mag-shower ka, show me. Okay. Juice. Okay, so much with the enjoyment. Let's proceed to the next. You know, when you discuss, kining virtual mga kuan. Okay, shall we move? We have how many time? We have 1 hour more. Kaya to, we can finish this one. Murag enjoy magin mo sa tulo. Murag asa mo nag-enjoy kabalo ko sa do kinakbaguan gyud mo nang do. Baliwala na, pero gwapo na kayo, no? Gwapo kayo na, sir. Now, let's move to the next. Virtual meeting or class, virtual class. Now, virtual class is used for the whole class. Kung imong klase is, you have how many students? For example, 25, 35, but we only allow for this year, we allowed one subject, only 25, para you'll not be having hard time. Kung musubra siya, maabot siyang 30, we will separate them into 2. So, you have to manage 15 only. Para doon na kay easy interaction with your students. Now, again, virtual class is having the whole subject meet in one. Ganon di man ito gamiton ang Hangout. Hangout is only limited to 10. Beyond 10, no good, no more. But virtual meeting can handle up to 100 without pay. Wa ko'y baryanan. But you have limited time for Zoom. 40 minutes lang. Why? Ako maabot ko kapila ka oras because this is license. Pero mahal man ang license. So I encourage you to use only the free version, 40 minutes. So actually, when you say 40 minutes, our policy only state, you only give discussion 20 minutes, di ba? So your discussion for Zoom is only 40 minutes is enough. You spend 10 minutes on Messenger and Hangout and Do and Skype. 10 minutes, hindi po ka pwede mag-class, diretso ka class because they are not professional, you have to remind and call them. So na yung kay time spent. Okay, we will having now. Where are you, Mr. So-and-so? Please go online now. So once they are now online, okay, this is now the link. Ihatag din mo ang link sa Zoom. O ihatag din mo ang link sa Google Meet. Hold on. Hello? Yeah, speaking. From? Yeah, I see. Can I call you later? I have in the middle of the meeting at the moment. Okay, sige, thank you. Thank you for calling. Morning. Yes, go ahead. Yeah. That's on the 4th. On the 4th or 3rd. Yes. Okay, nothing on that. Okay, likewise. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's continue. Now, please spend 5 to 10 minutes on making follow-up to your student to go online. Then once they are now online, you will know that they are online. Why? Because you can see them on Zoom, you can see them on Do, and you can see them on Messenger that they are online. Then once they are online, they are majority of them are there already. Then give them the link to the room. Kapantay mo sa gibuhat sa group chat, di ba naghatag og link? When they have the link, they just click that one, then they will be redirected to the virtual class. So that's how it works. So your discussion only limit to 20 minutes. Do not make a PowerPoint presentation that is more than 20 minutes. Clear? Kaya ang bata, di man na professional nga gato, kamamo pa, niya pa mag-online pa, dugay kayo. Sus ko, katulgon na lang na nyo, aday nakasabot. So let us focus to one topic, one subject per virtual meeting. Ayaw paghatag duha ka topic sa imong sa ka-meeting. Only one subject, one topic. Kagets? If that is another topic, schedule for another virtual meeting. Para ang focus sa bata, dili magswagol. Mix, no? It will confuse the student. Asa ni siya ang topic, asa ni siya ang subject. Only one subject at a time. Kagets? So I hope let's practice that one. So on virtual meeting, let's focus on the policy of one subject, one topic per virtual class. Do not incorporate other subject in one. Focus only on one subject, one topic per virtual class. Okay, how? There are two, Zoom and virtual meet. Okay, for virtual meeting, please use the Google. Kung naa kay Google, the same type google.com. Katong akong giyata ganyan nga sample, di ba? Google.com, ako sa nang exit. Where's my google.com? Type google.com. Atong exit ning do. I will exit the do. Type google.com. Then here you have the menu. The apps menu, then go down. Doon na yung meeting. Kita ka ng video. Meeting, naana sa inyong cellphone usad. You can download that in your cellphone. If you're that on your cellphone, you can download that on iPhone and Google Store. For iPhone, nung nga ni siya, December, for Android, you just click that one. Okay, I'll be showing you now. Both web and cell phone. So this is now for the web. You just start the meeting. If you're on the web, just the same. If you're on the cell phone, just the same. You have two options. Either start new meeting or meeting code. We say meeting code, join the meeting. Since you're a teacher, choose the new meeting on your cell phone. If I'm the teacher here, I will choose the start meeting. If I'm the student following you, so ang imong estudyante mingon sa ma'am wala ko cellphone. There is no problem. You can use either cell phone or laptop or desktop as long you are on Google. Di ba? Kagets? Wala set ipsot. Basta na if you have only the browser, once you have the browser, then you can join with us. So click now kung estudyante siya ato sa start meeting. Gets? Kaya ikaw man teacher, start meeting kung estudyante siya, code yang ibutang. Gets? If you are a teacher, you click on start meeting. If student, just give the code. Unsay code sa imong klase. How? I'll give you example. I will click now on start meeting. Pag start meeting ni mo nga, then diretso mo gawa sa screen. You're not the host. Just click allow. Okay. Nalay mga allow kahit ang this example. Oh, you are now the host. Okay, I will just mute this one.